Good afternoon. My name is Pham Tran Nam, and I'm currently working as a training officer at the Center for Service and Continuing Education. Our center organizes short-term medical courses for healthcare professionals, students, and a wider community. From my daily experience in managing programs, communicating with learners, and coordinating with lecturers, I believe that a good leader is not just someone who gives instructions, but someone who creates a meaningful and supportive environment for both the team and the learners to grow. In training management, intelligence is not just about academic knowledge. It's about strategy, the ability to read the needs of society and design programs that match both regulations and reality. For instance, when we saw a sudden rise in demand for general ultrasound training, our director made a quick decision to reschedule classes earlier than planned and mobilize additional instructors. That flexibility helped us capture the right timing and meet learner expectations. Training operations are all about timing and coordination. When things change, leaders must act fast. I remember a situation where the main lecturer of our infection control course suddenly had to cancel. The department head didn't hesitate. He contacted an alternative lecturer, rearranged the timetable, and informed learners within the day. That quick action saved the course and impressed the participants. I believe honesty is the foundation of long-term trust. When we first launched an AI chatbot for course consultation, it had some keyword recognition issues. Instead of hiding the error, our leadership openly acknowledged it on our fan page, apologized to users, and shared a roadmap for improvement. That transparency built even more credibility. In my opinion, empathy is what transforms a manager into a true leader. One of our team members had to deal with her sick child during a peak registration period. Instead of pressuring her, our supervisor supported her with flexible work arrangements and emotional encouragement. That simple act of empathy brought loyalty and appreciation that no bonus could buy. To me, a good leader isn't just the smartest or the strictest. It's someone who lifts up the whole team, who inspires others to do their best, even when no one is watching. Especially in the field of short-term training, leadership is reflected not just in decision-making, but in the satisfaction of learners, the development of staff, and the trust built over time. As I always say, leadership is not about power. It's about purpose. Someone once asked me, why are there fewer female leaders than male leaders? In my opinion, it's not because women are less capable. It's because they carry more social pressure. At my center, there are many highly competent and dynamic female staff members. However, they often have to prioritize household responsibilities or childcare. On top of that, there are still common stereotypes like women are too soft or not decisive enough, which can limit their chances. But in reality, I see a different picture. Some of our most well-received classes, such as laboratory techniques or healthcare management, are led by female staff. These sessions are always praised for being organized, professional, and thoughtful in delivery. That's why I truly believe the number of female leaders will continue to rise. not because of preference, but because they absolutely deserve it. Another interesting question I've received is, do you agree that a leader doesn't always have a happy family? To some extent, I agree. There are cases where leaders become so absorbed in their work that they unintentionally neglect their personal lives. However, I believe that with proper time management, smart delegation, and conscious choices, it is totally possible to be both an effective leader and a present family member. Personally, I deeply admire those leaders who not only succeed in managing teams and making strategic decisions, but also find time to take their children to school or spend weekends with their families. Because in the end, a happy family doesn't make us weaker. It's the source of strength that keeps us grounded as we step out into the world. Thank you for listening.